Hey, you guys, I'm back. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so if you were just watching a minute ago, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I punched something. Who knows? But like 3 minutes in, I'm talking and the video just stopped. So we're starting all over again, and it's going to be great. So I apologize. I know it's a little bit later than I had planned. I didn't really tell you guys exactly what time. I just said I was going to go earlier in the evening, and it's 10 o'clock because we've been Thanksgiving shopping all day, and we realized we were still missing a few things. I was like, let's just go back out because I didn't want to go out tomorrow. So today, we are going to talk all about melt proofing your makeup for Turkey Day, because you don't want your face melting off while you are in the kitchen cooking. So I was inspired by this amazing makeup artist, Lori Hogg, who does all sorts of amazing trainings for Mary Kay consultants, because she actually uses Mary Kay products as a makeup artist. And so like she sends out all these amazing tips and wonderful things. And so I've done a lot of her trainings. And I loved her title. It was No Meltdowns on Turkey Day. I was like, but I can't steal her title. So we're doing Melt Proof Your Makeup for Turkey Day. And also, if you are watching live for the first time recently, I'm using StreamYard. So you want to make sure that you visit StreamYard.com/Facebook just so that the comments show up on the video. Just so you guys know, just going to throw that out there. Eventually we'll get to the point where nobody has to do that. But, you know, Facebook has rules and it's all good. That's how we kind of get around them. So let's dive right in. The very first thing that we're going to talk about for melt proofing your makeup on Thanksgiving is going to be the Mary Kay foundation primer. You guys heard me talk about this yesterday. It is an amazing product. It basically acts like a glue or a Velcro without being glue, for your foundation. Like it just helps your foundation last longer. It really stays on, helps it become transfer resistant. And it's going to help matte down your face even through the sweat and heat and all of that. And my favorite little hack is I actually love to mix my foundation primer with my oil mattifier. Now, if you're a super dry girl, this is not something you're probably going to have in your arsenal, but maybe you want to get it before Christmas, because the oil mattifier has these little tiny micro sponges that will not only absorb the oil, but it absorbs the sweat. So just going to throw that out there. My favorite thing to do with these is actually, I will take the foundation primer and do a little squirt. I would do a lot more than that for my own face, but for purposes here today, we're just going to do a little tiny bit. And then I actually mix my oil mattifier, and I do probably a 2-to-1 of primer to oil mattifier. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And then I just mix them together, and it's still pretty thick. And then I just mix, I just rub that all over my whole face. Now, if you have dry skin, this is not something I would recommend every day. I would just use it for like special occasions. But if you have super oily skin like I do, that has been a game changer for me personally. And I love the oil mattifier because you can actually put this on top of your makeup throughout the day. Like if you start to get sweaty or oily, you can just take a little bit of it, and here, I'll do it real quick. You dab it on. Like you don't rub, you just dab it on, and it doesn't disturb your makeup or anything. See, I don't have any makeup on my finger from it. And it just soaks up that shine and sweat and oil. So that's one of my favorites. My second favorite, she said it best, finishing spray. Keep it next to your spatula. So the finishing spray, not only is it going to set your makeup, it's also every time you feel sweaty or shiny, it's going to help matte you down. Whether you, again, are normal to oily or normal to dry or combo to oily. And you literally just spray your face, let it dry, and go on about your day. And it's going to help mattify your face, but it's very refreshing. But yeah, this stuff is going to keep your makeup in place, and it's going to help you keep looking fresh. The other tip I have in terms of your foundation is set your dang face. If you're somebody that does not usually use powder, I cannot recommend enough setting. My favorite, of course, is the translucent powder. It's milled, I think, 4 times, 16 times, I don't know. It's milled way more than what is like standard for the beauty industry. I should know this, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But this also helps soak up the sweat and oil throughout the day as you're cooking. And so this is kind of like another ride or die product for me. But if you don't have the translucent powder, even just using like the mineral powder, or if you have the pressed mineral powder, or if you're not using a Mary Kay powder and you have another powder, use powder to help set your face, because then as the day goes on, it's going to do its job, and it's going to soak up that sweat and oil and shininess and all that. So those are my foundation hacks. My next is, where did I put it? Don't forget your eye primer, because your eyes can actually, the sweat and everything can get in your eye makeup, and using an eye primer is going to help keep your eye makeup crease proof, longer wearing, plus it helps with the color pigments really pop around your eyes. And then the last two things, use a waterproof mascara. If you don't use waterproof mascara every day, that is a good thing. Using waterproof mascara can be drying, but it's okay to use it on special occasions, or if you're somebody who has a problem with your mascara running. But my favorite thing to do is I will take the waterproof mascara and I will put it on top of my regular mascara just to seal it in. Now you can use it just as your regular mascara, and that's great. But my preferred method personally is I use it just on top of my regular mascara. And I do that also a lot on days where my allergies are really bad, because my eyes water really bad. And then the final thing is going to be your eyeliner. So Lori recommends the gel liner. I know I talked a lot about eyeliner yesterday. I love the gel liner. It's amazing, and it's very, very long lasting. You see it comes in a little pot, but this is not my preferred eyeliner. I actually go back and forth every day between the pencil or the liquid pen. But what she suggests, and I could not agree more, if you will take your eyeliner, and I'm going to do it with the pen here real quick, although I have to do it like super, super quick because the pen dries so fast. I guess I could go ahead and do it with the pencil too, is setting your eyeliner with eyeshadow. And so you can do it with the, excuse my messy palette, this is my personal one. Oh, no, that way. The Onyx right here, the black, or you can come up here to the Espresso, the dark brown, depending on what your preferred, if you prefer brown or black. And so I'll just take the Espresso on top of the pencil, and it just really helps seal it and set it, and it makes it last even longer. And obviously you'd be doing a better job than I did, but see, it just helps seal that eyeliner in. And then I'm going in with the the Onyx on top of the waterproof pen. And it mattifies your eyeliner if you don't like a shiny eyeliner. And see, it just goes on really, really well. And then the other thing you can do, if you want to take it even a step further, if you're really worried about your eyeliner running, is you can actually take your translucent powder and you can just take a little bit, again, with that angle brush, and just go right on top of it. And it does kind of lighten it a little bit. But once you do your finishing spray, like you put your finishing spray on before your mascara, FYI. But when you do your finishing spray, it takes off any white look that there was to it. So, and because it would go on your eyelids. So anyway, those are the Meltproof Your Makeup beauty hacks for Turkey Day. And don't forget, Friday is Pink Friday. So if you are not on my mailing list, or you are not over in our Beauty Insiders Facebook group, you might want to join that, just so you know what the details are, because I'm not going to be posting them on my Instagram page or on my public business page on Facebook. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully in the morning, and we'll do an actual tutorial tomorrow, okay?